right. Hello, hello.
Hello,
friends.
everyone.
All right. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Yep.
I'm sure, congratulations for everyone that enjoyed their break. Happy late Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrated it. Happy Black Friday and Cyber Monday for those of you that wanted those damn deals.
Unless you broke like me. Ooh.
Yeah, kudos to you if you were buying Christmas gifts. I have not planned out my Christmas gifts yet, so, I don't have that kind of executive management, but,
Or if you're like me and for every one present you bought someone else, you got at least a little something for yourself.
Right.
That's how you do it, right?
Or, if you're an artist, just draw people stuff. They love that.
There you go.
They love art. You don't gotta buy something cray. Just do something from the heart.
Unfortunately, I am not talented, so I have to buy people things.
No! Do macaroni art. It's great.
Oh my god.
It has been... Oh yeah, that's what... You can display it on your fridge.
Right. Ain't it
I know what
nice?
Lana's getting for Christmas.
I will happily accept it. It'll be on my fridge. It'll be my prized possession. Telling you now. Anyway.
All right. It's been a bit. Let's see. What are we doing? Cookie jar for Secret Santa is actually a decent idea. I always hated doing Secret Santa because I sucked at it.
What if you just get a Santa that is doing a shush motion, and it's a secret?
Well, I guess that's something.
I would do that.
All right, so let's jump into our recap because again, it's been a hot minute. All right, so Judge Canada is babysitting the sibling argument between totally legitimate defense attorney Miles Edgeworth and prosecutor Franziska von Karma. Bikini testified that she witnessed a hoodless Iris not stab, but cleanly pull a sword out of Mystic Elise's corpse from the hilt, even though we found her with a blood-tipped Shichiro in her back, and this happened after the fall that caused her post-mortem bruising. From this, we deduced that the real murder weapon was a different sword-like weapon the investigation never found, and argued about the weather and the snowmobile tracks to claim that Iris did not just toss it into the river, but we need the testimony of Bikini's son Loristo Nim to prove it. Our Franziska whip count at the end of the last stream was 22. We miscounted. That doesn't surprise me. We were not doing very good at the whip count. I think that the coffee cups are easier to count.
Yeah, because some of them, when they go on screen, it's just wait, it's 3 of them, and then you're like, wait, do I count all 3, or is that counting as 1?
So our real whip count is 20.
Oh, okay.
Which is a lot more cups of coffee than Godot ever had, I'd like to point out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd be dead.
I
We're
mean...
literally one witness in.
Yeah, Franziska's a whippy bitch. I like it.
Whip and she knows.
Alright, we ready to get started then?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump on in.
Oh yeah, the judge is here. Nice. The Canadian one.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
I have no choice, do I?
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Very well. Sorry, I gotta just save my dog for my other dog. Penny, move.
Larry. Oh, you may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. That sounds very weird.
Yeah, that was stranger danger, but they're not strangers.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Oh, god damn it.
We couldn't.
Wait, did we just come in?
I literally had us break when we did because we were between.
Oh my god. Well, that's a great stream we just had. Thanks for coming,
Perfect.
everyone.
Next Thursday, bye.
I'm sure you enjoyed that week-long break, and now we're
Like a 10-minute stream. Jesus Christ.
I don't
All
even
right.
think we've made it 10 minutes. It's fine.
I don't think so.
great.
Leia. Leia, lay down. Leave Penny alone. I'm not the one that's starting it. Spawn Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
What a great stream again. What an amazing.
Ta-da-da!
Yeah, we did it.
See, okay, this is
TV.
one of my critique then for while we have a second. I really feel like walkthroughs need to clearly put where your to be continueds are.
No, I
mean,
agree.
it probably is there, but I'm also kind of stupid. So, like, maybe it's there and I missed it.
Like bold it.
Yeah, bold, like, literally, like, once you're done with this, there's a cutscene, there's some talking, and then it's a to be continued.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
February 9th, 11:15 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
Yes, Sussy Baka, I mean Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright. I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or your sister Bikini is lying. And I hope sure it's not you because I'm in danger.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There was only one key for the snowmobile.
Okay, this was a yes or no question, ma'am.
Yeah. The only person who could have used it was me. But did you, though?
Yeah, the way you said that did not make sense.
So it was you! Oh. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
You know what? Sometimes you just want to set a bridge on fire. It's fine.
Yeah, don't you? Every day? Like, damn. It's called Burning Bridge.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Thanks for the lag.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Well, I'm screwed.
Okay.
Damn.
Iris.
I can't
Yet.
tell you about that yet.
Okay, now this real sus. Yet.
I love how suspicious this woman is being despite knowing that she could be declared guilty at any moment.
Yeah.
She already
Oh my
won.
God.
That's wah.
Not until after her safety is confirmed. What?
Maya?
Her?
Pearl. There's
Yeah.
two
Oh yeah, I forgot about
pearls
Pearly.
that could be missing.
Oh shit. Wait, Nani?
Oh, the safety
Okay.
of the acolyte. Never mind. But, you know.
That could that could be two people. The acolyte, huh? You must be talking about Maya. Or Pearl!
Nah, Acolyte, I think,
Interesting.
is Maya. Because Pearl wasn't there for
Yeah.
training.
Oh, right. Oh, true. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Donim? Be honest.
Yes. No. No matter what may
With
come,
a straight face. Yeah, I did it.
I could never take a life.
Once again, this was a yes or no
Or-
question that she did not
Well,
answer.
let's say- or answer a straight question.
Thus, as I thought, no Cyclox. Huh. Very well.
Hold on. Maverick.
Very well.
Finn is out there yelling. And he's setting off all the other dogs.
It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. You don't want to tell me. God.
Finn.
See how it is. February 9th, 11:36 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 7.
I mean, I'd like to point out, she never said she didn't stab Elise Donim. Because remember, she got stabbed after she died, if I remember correctly.
Loopholes. Yes. Pretty sure.
Something like that, let's see. Oh, no, she fell 10 feet after her death. She died because she got stabbed. Never mind.
Okay, that's right. Thank you.
She never said she didn't push her out the window.
True, bestie.
No, court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where is the witness?
I killed him so I didn't
Where
have
you
to
went?
cross-examine him.
She was.
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior.
He was sketching something very intensely.
Do I want to know what it was?
Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained?
Oh no! Don't think we should.
He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
I only presume that his intention was to something you.
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court.
Oh, he's gonna get whipped.
Laurie Stonim, I hope you're ready. Get in here.
Shit, he in trouble. It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Hopefully not on me. But it's fun on other people. Oh god, that
All right.
shirt.
I think that's like 22 at this point.
22?
She's been on screen for a whole like 2.5 minutes, so you know. Your sketch is in contempt of this court.
Contempt. Oh my god.
Hey, ow!
You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct?
Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, they use the technical term for the color viridian.
Very technical.
He's one of those. Larry. This isn't an art store, now is it? It's not some cheapo Michaels in your neighborhood, like, come on.
I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Oh. Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Is it? Working in the fields?
I presume he wanted to say field work, I hope. I don't speak, whatever
Well,
language
that's
he speaks.
Thanks, buddy.
Uh-huh. It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence.
I just happened to stop in here and I found a wonderful new model.
Edgeworth, I don't speak but.
I guess that's 24. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize the mistake. Bright red. Or to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. What?
Wait, how much is this? Wait, what?
I feel like we need an instant replay on that one because I have no idea how many that was.
2, 3,
Oh,
4, 5, 6. There were
6?
like 6 in the replay that I counted.
Okay, and we were at what,
Maybe.
24?
29.
So does that make
Or
it 30?
29. 29?
I don't know.
I counted 6 and it counts at 29. So
Okay,
29, 30 gray area currently.
cool. I think we're going to fail at keeping this count.
Yep, she's making it very difficult.
Stop your pathetic blabbing and testify like a man.
Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. Okay, counted 6 after 23. That makes sense. Honestly, all I can be certain of is that I counted 6 in that moment, so I trust you. We're at 29. Witness. That is me. Witness. I'm talking to myself. That was all your fault. Testify now. This is too much for me.
That just turned into so fast.
If you'd like to make Larry Butts into Waluigi, feel free.
I would not mind one bit.
All right, first testimony. We're doing great tonight, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I was at the lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. Yeah, snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I edgy?
Called me edgy.
Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just a nobody, nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? Why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else? Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex.
I can't. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm behind everything. Every case.
I mean, technically he is because he's the one that stole the lunch money, but just gonna put that
Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy. Don't worry, I don't want to touch you. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination. No touching. With no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. He gave us nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna have to press him for just about everything.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. In the anime, Larry publicly associated himself with Edgeworth in front of the court, so the judge and Franziska hold Edgeworth accountable as an accessory to Larry's antics.
That sounds great.
Franziska, I will not touch you. I just stay within whipping distance.
Look, she's
That's
got the
a
right
great
idea on this.
Great request, you guys.
I was looking at the lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. Whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I zoned out a little bit. He was talking, so I automatically tuned him out. It's a hard habit to break, Your Honor. Anyway, this one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse.
So, witness, any ideas to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay my whip. Probably not, but I might.
Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. Oh my god. Immediately.
Oh, we're going through it today.
That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? And even if the stars could be seen, it isn't like I was there to look at them, right?
See? You can do it if you try. 30?
30? 30.
There is only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge.
I walked to the bridge a number of times, but...
A number of times? How many?
Maybe 5 times? I went once every 20 minutes.
Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night.
You bet. Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands. Love, you say?
It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack. Using this blackmail letter.
Oh man, we're gonna
Very
just
terribly
like...
written. We're so nice. We're so nice to Larry.
Oh my god.
He's gonna suffer today.
How is this testimony more ridiculous than the one where we cross-examine the parrot?
No, this one's worse. I love the parrot. I stand that parrot.
Blackmail? No, something.
31.
You huffy puffy, loosey goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness. I cannot believe I said that first try.
Proud of you.
First try. Oh, yeah.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
So, what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy puffy, loosey goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness, eh?
Olé!
Hey!
Well, you see...
Being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. What a thick skin he has. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Give him
I
that.
didn't see a snowmobile.
Going back and... There we go.
Mm-hmm. Larry, you really didn't see it?
Hey! You don't need to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile.
Wow, you're intimidated by me. Great. Larry, say snowmobile for me, please.
Snowmobile.
You understand. Alright. If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest?
Shut up. What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me. He answered his own question.
Seems that I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. Huh. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. I'll rip that hat off his little head. And see.
Didn't see anyone at that bridge that night either.
Uh-huh. You didn't meet anyone?
That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. And I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? I mean, there's plenty of other greens that they could have picked that are funnier. First thought is Hooker's green. Anyway, come on, I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces now.
I like chartreuse.
Also funny. It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth.
Indeed. Gotta press harder. Seems that he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end. I can fix that. I don't want this guy to cause us any more time. Cost us. Wow, there was a T there. I need to slice through his obvious contradiction and keep things moving along.
Alright, so really quick, let's take a quick look at our evidence. Just because I don't know about anyone else, but I do not remember anything. Okay.
I sure as shit do not.
We have our attorney's badge and the Magatama, which we never present. It's sad that they're never evidence that I can ever use in a trial. We have the victim's staff that doesn't have the little ball on it. We have the bloody shiro. We have the hanging scroll that shows Misty Faye. We have Iris's hood, which is probably not relevant here. We found the blackmail note to Iris. Salutation here. There is something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. You know, all that overflowing love. We have the map, in case anyone has forgotten what things look like. We have the weather data that shows that it was snowing with lightning. The lightning struck the bridge at 10:45. And it burned for half an hour. We have Occult Magazine. We have that picture of Elise. We have Iris's testimony where she says she rang the lights out bell at 10 and then was in her room until the murder was discovered, despite everyone and their mother saying that they saw her. We have the autopsy report. We have the crime scene photo. And we have the tracks that go from the main gate to Dusky Bridge. I mean, I feel like this is the easiest one to go since we have the tracks that showed that it went out to Dusky Bridge.
Yeah.
That makes sense to everyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Apparently it did not make sense to Edgeworth.
Shit, this evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in the statement, Your Honor.
Oh, it's one of these nights.
No. Are we
Personally,
gonna...
I'm afraid I can't accept that.
Well done, Your Honor.
What?
I was only testing. Now, ooh.
Well,
Oh,
then why don't you
shit.
try testing of this penalty, too?
The guy shouldn't have spoken in haste.
Okay, so
I don't know
obviously
why that's
it's not the
hilarious. It's like,
snowmobile.
oh, you didn't see anything. It's just like Suzuki's forget beam. Forget beam. Forget beam.
I mean, technically, he had to have seen Nick.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the answer. But, like, we know he saw him.
Yeah.
So clearly he saw someone. I don't know, I'm gonna go for it. It was right. Go figure.
Oh, thank God. Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. Oh no, did I freeze?
You must have. This poor man.
Right. Oh no, you're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble.
Poor Larry.
Sorry.
But having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction.
Edgy. Are you trying to console me?
That's a word.
Certainly doesn't sound that way to me.
However, sorry, I don't hand out compliments easily. I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create.
Ah.
Wait. Now then, Waluigi, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked for Phoenix right to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts.
That's right, me in the flesh. This man Larry just doesn't tell the truth. Like,
Less fun that way.
yeah. Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents.
Is this like an intervention? What the hell?
This is the Roast Larry episode.
Apparently.
That really will not change reality. Jesus, sorry, but what do you want me to do then?
Edgeworth, I was testing you just now. I can do that because I have the power to choose which judge oversees this trial.
Kimberly.
Wink. Right, Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you. Don't make my job hard.
Edgy, I think I finally woke it up.
Oh no, he's woke.
Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it and I'll testify.
Huh?
Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well. Okay, so either. I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder?
Alright.
I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been around about 10:30 p.m.
That's a weird ass picture.
That's uncomfortable. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me.
I love the detail that it's 2 cans of beer, 2 oranges, what is possibly a magazine that I'm choosing to believe is not porn. And his sweatshirt is stained with what does not necessarily look like paint.
Oh god.
You're welcome.
We're not gonna psychoanalyze this too damn much. But it's Larry, so I believe. Anyway.
I looked out the window at Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire?
Oh, excuse me. That was the most silent burp I've ever had in my life. It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl.
I don't want him to finish this sentence, but okay.
No.
Totally burnt out. Like, almost totally gone.
An F in the chat for Larry.
I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall.
What did you say?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing life-threatening. He just kinda cold.
I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky. But she
now,
cares.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination.
Cross-examination!
You went to the shack around 9, so it would have been about 10:30.
What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half?
Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess.
Oh god.
Excited? Dare I even ask?
No.
Please do not.
I set the meeting time at 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't wait, and I thought she might come early too.
Well, it appears she didn't come after all in the end.
Because they
Yours
never
stood up.
arranged to meet in the first place, did they?
Shut up. Don't go picking my fond memories apart.
I love how it has gone from Edgeworth and Franziska picking on each other to both of them just picking on Larry.
I mean, it'd be like that.
It is the weakest link.
You are the weakest link, Larry.
Anyway, I was getting a little worried. That maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge. Like a fucking creep.
Yeah, that's definitely.
But I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. So I went back to the shack to wait for her. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me.
This light was, of course,
Lightning. Lightning, like, kerpow! Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. Big bada boom.
I have already
Yeah.
lost count.
32?
Or a little like that.
Wait.
That's more like a punch from Miranda.
Who's Miranda?
Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so yeah, we're 32. Yeah. I looked out the window at Dusky Bridge, and Dusky Bridge is on fire.
Saying that, what did you do?
What do you think? Burning up as well from a fire in my heart.
Oh god.
And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge?
Well, to be honest, I was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers.
Mood.
But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind.
Like, this bit.
Like, let me just say, if I had been in Larry's position, lightning would have struck, I would have seen shit on fire and decided, you know what? The world outside is cold, they can deal with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, Witness. Don't cry, please. You're funny. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out.
It was freezing cold, so I decided to go to the burning bridge for some warmth.
It's Larry
Not
thing,
right.
honestly.
It is. I'm cold. Hey, bridge on fire. You said right away, but exactly how long after the strike was that?
Lightning fell and the bridge caught fire, or maybe around 5 minutes. I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out.
How far is this small shack you were in from the bridge?
Oh, hold on. Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. That's about 5-minute walk.
And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there?
Like I had recovered a piece from my childhood.
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay. I mean, not even the bonfire kids make during school camping trips can compare.
Huh. Wow. Should I press him for more?
Do we want to press him? Do we want to ask him, why didn't you call anyone? Or do we want to ask him, why did you go to the bridge?
Yeah, why did you go to the bridge?
Yeah, bitch.
I don't know. There's so many questions. Maverick.
So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. Does this mean that you initially had no intention of doing so?
Well, yeah, I guess it does. It was really cold. I didn't want to go out there.
If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning.
In which case, please give testimony to that effect, witness. What's about calling? My reasoning, okay. My reasoning is it. I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning. So burning. Big burning. Yeah, I was right. Felt weird coming out of my mouth, but it's okay.
So you decided to go and see what was happening.
That's right. We're talking about a massive suspension bridge burning to high heaven. Not something you see every day. Real specule. Like, really special.
Wow. Can we really trust a witness who is unable to pronounce spectacle?
Yeah.
Alright.
Life seems to love hitting this poor witness below the belt.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
Well, my motto is to hit life back as hard as I can.
30...
Is that
33?
I'll give you a few hits too if you'd like, with my whip.
You told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth.
When has Larry ever told us the full truth? Ever.
Never.
Alright, so I want to press him on the other one too. Oops. See if maybe he gives us something better there. We can't disprove he didn't want to see a giant thing burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so why didn't you call anyone?
Larry, let me ask you one thing.
What is it, Edgy? With a serious face.
Well, I mean, this is a murder trial, but okay.
Why didn't you call anyone?
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try to tell someone. There is a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct?
Well, of course I thought of doing that. Obviously. Not a complete idiot. So then, let's hear why you didn't. Yeah, okay. Reason. My reason is... It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone, I just didn't have time to. Okay?
Okay.
I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later.
I don't think so.
You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I better tell someone about this, so I just told Nick. But then Nick came up yelling about murder. It totally made me forget about the bridge.
I highly doubt that, but cool.
The fire was pretty much out by then anyway.
What's this yelling? I suddenly have a terrible case of unease.
Sir, that's probably just indigestion, but... It was after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less.
Alright, well...
He told me love.
We know what the issue is, because the bridge burned for half an hour. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out, which means that he couldn't have... The timeline is not working here.
Yep.
Your very existence being is... you Your very existence being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not.
What the hey, Edgy? You make me sound like some sort of alien. Not convinced that you were human, sir.
But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time.
Excited? I've never been the best
been.
timekeeper, you know? Okay, I did it to you and then it just turned around.
Oopsies. We're doing great today.
We're out of practice. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible with those.
This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge and immediately went to see what happened. Is this correct?
Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less.
I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you probably got there around 11 p.m.
That sounds Jesus Christ. That all sounds about right, I guess. Then Nick showed up and did his falling act.
That is impossible.
What do you mean?
11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There is no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time.
I mean, he does have a doppelganger, so...
True, bestie.
Yeah, I could have been Fury, TJ.
He could have broken out of jail and been there. We don't know this.
True.
Excuse me, I have an objection. You do?
I feel like Larry's one of those guys that's like, man, I always just wanted to say that.
Gee, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry. I am Lawrence Denim, and I just got whipped.
It has not been proven
34.
that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11, in which case it could have been earlier than that.
Watch your footing there, Miss Franziska von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. Or there is still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m.
And why not?
It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15.
Which means... What exactly?
Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had died down.
I like to point out we have no basis for this as Edgeworth.
Nope.
But I'm still doing it because I'm me. Larry! You arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. But Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now, then, what happened during these missing 15 minutes? Don't give me that Waluigi face. Come on, tell me the truth.
I feel like I just got brutally woken up by a toilet splashback.
Ew. I had a terrible mental image.
Hated every second of that.
So, there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem.
Yeah, not much of a problem at all.
Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there is a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident? Larry.
Yes, witness. Why didn't you? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn?
Yes.
It's like watching paint dry. And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Staring into space. This witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty.
That's what it sounds like.
But this is Larry we're talking about. And even he isn't capable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction.
I'm sorry. Going on in Larry's brain at all times is that monkey with the symbols from The Simpsons.
Yes.
Edgy.
Mhm.
It's about time I got serious with you, dude.
Oh shit. Just as I thought, you've been playing with us all this time.
He's clearly the one who murdered Elise Dunham.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? I heard the yawn after I yawned. I'm sorry, I started that.
Yes. 35?
What did I say?
Wait,
Hold on.
36.
I may really say it this time. Everything. There we go. Ka!
Then say it!
Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this. However, have the witness finally give us the whole truth. We asked for that from the beginning. Now for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness?
Alright, what did he do with 15 minutes?
Something stupid. I'm a Dunim. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? This is your testimony? Sketching.
I hate it.
In front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. I wonder what that's like. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out, and then he came running up.
So instead of calling the fire department, this man just sat here and sketched for 15 minutes.
Seems legit.
I suppose artists can be strange folk.
Wow, he's buying it.
That's right. I am willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch.
Including the truth from the sound of it.
Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts? Oh.
Absolutely not. Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains.
It's very large and Larry shaped.
Yes, it's very Larry shaped.
And that would be.
Why am I still friends with this guy? I mean, this is surprisingly a believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? Seems sus to me. I intend to drag the reason out of him.
You'll regret this, Edgy.
Okay,
I have
Waluigi.
no
You
doubts
and
that
not
I
me.
will.
Oh, for certain.
I'm a down-nim, I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing?
Tell us, Larry.
My name is Larice. Get it right. Mistakes like that are what. Mistakes like that are what keep you from being popular with the ladies, like I am.
The judge's face is just like judgment.
Totally He's judging you.
Yeah. Just exactly who are you? Just who exactly are you? There we go. Same sentiment, just words in the wrong order. I am Larice Donim, apprentice extraordinaire.
That's what he calls himself in any case.
Then you are an artist.
No, he's an artiste. Okay, get it right.
Of course,
Yet,
I am an artist, the real thing.
yet again, that's what he calls himself.
Names mean nothing. There is only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing?
That is a very big issue indeed.
Sketching in front of the bridge, I was whipped up to a frenzy of art.
Sketching the burning bridge.
The burning bridge and everything that came with it.
Prove it. Pixar didn't
What
happen.
does that mean?
What came with it?
I want you to hear this from my lips. You want to hear this from my lips, don't you, Eddie? Don't work at this. The sketch something. Ah.
37.
Enough! Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
Pixar didn't happen, Larry.
That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
With pleasure. What should I do? I've got a terrible feeling that the instant the sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
Do we want to leave it alone or do we want to see the sketch?
Let's see his crappy drawing.
Yeah, we should see it. I don't know if that's the right answer, but we should see it.
Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch. Please. I don't say that very often.
Well, well, even I couldn't have imagined it turned out like this.
Imagine what?
That Larice Donim's debut would take place here today. This.
38.
Show it! Now!
Okay, but steel yourselves. Oh no. Oh. Oh! World of Larice Donim.
Hey.
The fuck?
Wait, wow. He actually did draw it.
Ah. Well, so this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Yes. Well, it's a better drawing than I expected.
Wow, he's actually good. Shit.
Isn't it? Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did.
I can't believe he didn't lie about this. That's what I am shocked about.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
This is going to get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry!
What?
You know where I'm going with this. The burning bridge is fine. But what is that unfortunate looking figure?
What are those?
What are those? What are those, Larry?
You spotted that. Thought you might.
Well, since it's
Kind of
right
in the middle
there.
of your page.
Like I said, Larry's art isn't bad. Everyone just hates him. Everybody hates
Yeah.
Larry. However much I might want to ignore it, I can't.
It's Iris.
What?
Oh my god. Yes, of course. Iris. God.
What?
I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for her future, you know. God. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that?
Larry, please answer this next question honestly.
I think he's capable. Well, I'm scratching my eyeballs with me. Okay.
Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen that silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames?
Yep, that's what I saw.
I was like, yeah. That it.
I love Larry.
Yeah. That's about it, yeah.
That's why I drew it. I'm an artist. A real artist.
You?
Hi!
Are
Oh,
you high?
it's really high. I'm in this picture.
Are you high? I love that.
It was beautiful.
That was the best moment in all of Phoenix, right? Shit.
We did it. We've peaked. It's only downhill from
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
That for?
39.
This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory.
But if she only hits other people, how does she know that she's not dreaming?
Right. Larry,
Riddle me
because,
that, Batman.
because it turns out the gorgeous angel can fly. Judge, wow, he's clearly on meth.
You really know what Larry was doing in that shack. He was smoking some grass. Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories.
How come she never gets penalized? This is not fair. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Anyway. No court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly.
Actually, there is some precedent for this.
What? Hey, okay, never mind. I think I might know where she's going. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. About 30 feet above the bridge, at least. It was really something to see. This has to be some kind of mistake.
Miss. Oh wait, that's you.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Mhm.
please bring the witness back down to earth. The love of God.
What? Me? I'm not his babysitter. Oh.
This witness is your friend, is he not?
Accessory to foolishness, Miles Edgeworth.
Let's get back to the cross-examination. By force, if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't have a piece of evidence that says people can't fly.
Right. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron.
Well, what did you think of my debut piece?
It's a bit much, but okay.
Get that thing away from me.
Alright.
That's the correct response.
We have a horrible sketch of what Larry saw on the night of the crime.
I love that description. Nice.
Now hurry up and cross-examine him.
Only we had Max Galactica's profile present.
Alright, well, here's our obvious contradiction.
Or White Hood fluttering.
Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
You're exactly what I saw. Give you a whole $1 that it's the truth.
Well, thank you. That'll be my lunch. If this is truly the case, then there is only one thing that we can say for certain.
What may that be?
That the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris.
What? What do you mean? I don't understand. How could it not be?
40.
Oh my god, we're already at 40. Jesus Christ, Franziska. A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim?
Tell us, Larry, according to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood. Correct?
Of course she was. That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me the floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood. Pretend to be a poet.
41?
Yeah.
It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench. Burn.
Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift.
Sister Bikini was the one flying.
Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight?
That would be hilarious, please.
That'd be great. Please do it. I dare you.
What are you talking about?
I think you understand what I mean just fine.
Why? Why? Sorry. Why did Nick have Iris's hood? Oh.
What?
Edgy! What's going on with Iris and Nick?
Larry, now's not the time.
There we go. Why you, Nick? You dog!
Has the witness had to be ejected?
Yeah.
I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited and discarded straight to the garbage.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, poor Larry.
Oh.
What is it now, witness?
Feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come.
Oh God.
Edgy, today is the day I get to completely stupefy you.
What?
What is the meaning of your outburst, witness? I have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence.
Why would you
I hate
not
to do
open
this.
with this?
Definitive
evidence?
Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. I, Larice Dunim, shall prove it.
How though?
Didn't expect to ask this again. But we shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch. And show us your evidence that this nightmare is actually a reality. Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy. I'm going to feed you a whopping serving of pain.
Wait to see this. You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me.
How many more testimonies do we have in this one? Do you happen to have the thing up?
I can hold on.
I am
enters the
exhausted.
courtroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say once we were done with Larry that I wanted to be done for the night.
For some context, my fire alarm started chirping at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning, so I am very tired.
Okay. Look at the sketch. Present Iris's hood. This is the end.
This is
We're
the
getting
end.
very close.
Oh God.
All right,
This last set.
let's push through this. We can do this.
When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, I frantically searched all over for her. It led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere half buried in the snow.
Oh no.
I'm sure.
That's off of Elise's staff.
Sure that Iris was simply wearing a square head. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. crystal sphere. This one, pretty, isn't it? But finders keepers.
That
Not how this
sphere.
works.
Where did you find it?
Oh no.
Let me see. Around here somewhere. Looks about right.
And it was
Yes.
half buried in the snow.
It pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge. The court accepts this crystal sphere.
Mhm.
That's mine, okay? I want it back afterward.
No.
There's something on it.
Hmm?
Blood.
Mhm.
Oh my, it's blood!
What? Blood?
Alright, this does not look good for Iris, no matter which way you slice it.
You ready, Edgy? Or do we want to do a speed round and I'll tell you where we need to press?
Sounds good, yeah.
By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry.
I will do nothing of the sort.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore.
Didn't you want to be called Louise Donem only a few minutes ago? Hmm.
Alright, let's speed
All
run.
right.
Speed run this bitch.
So, at statement 3, 4, or 5.
Okay.
So any of the ones that he specifically mentions, the crystal, you can present either the victim's staff, the photo of Elise, or Elise Donem's profile.
Alright, well, let's do this.
Larry. That night, there was someone who lost a crystal sphere.
Just read ahead. Jesus Christ. There was.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Who was this stupid idiot? Oh boy.
Miss Elise Donem, the mentor to a stupid idiot.
The victim.
Mm-hmm. I have a photo of her here. And on the end of her staff, you can see familiar-looking crystal sphere.
Hey. My photograph. Give it back.
I've forgotten the count again.
43.
A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch.
They look nothing alike.
Maybe it's just because you're a dude.
Fine. In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff, found at the scene of the crime. Look at it.
Ah, the crystal sphere. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
What? Just what does this mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either.
That means the one who flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Miss Elise Donem.
A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly. Thus, it is rejected.
44.
I missed what he said. It's okay.
And this This crystal sphere, this is nothing more than a red herring.
You honestly believe that?
Give it some
Blood.
thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise O'Nim was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, this sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all.
Objection, Miss Franziska von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns.
You're pointing at me.
Obviously. The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of the murder. Yet you expect us to believe that this has nothing to do with the case?
That crystal sphere, it was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder?
There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent, which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
What? You mean I'm the killer?
45.
All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe that this is related to the case.
Makes a valid point. Oh, I hate saying that. There's no evidence that Elise O'Nim left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely.
Your response, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah.
What's your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere? If it's not related to the case, then this witness, who you called, have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
Well, I mean, he's always that, but
Yeah. Regardless.
Does that count?
prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth.
I will do no such thing. Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place?
Hey, Lemur, can I
So
prove
the
it?
answer, so yes, the answer is yes, you can. But I just wanted to read you: if you choose no, it's impossible. Larry will remind you that Phoenix never gives up when he's cornered. There is no penalty here, and you get a chance to turn things around, as the phrase applies. But yes, you can.
Okay, I kind of want to see it. We're gonna say no first.
Okay.
Ah.
No matter how I look at it, it's not possible. It is certainly strange that the crystal sphere was found near the bridge. But perhaps it's just a curveball from the killer.
Well, well. Miles Edgeworth seems to have nothing further to say.
Then I am left with no choice. The court, something. What is this? Hey, Edgy, you're a defense attorney, aren't you? If it was Nick standing where you are now, if it was Nick, do you think he'd give up?
I mean, no, he wouldn't. He'd just bluff his way through.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate. No, he'd find the truth, no matter what it took, no matter how crazy it seemed.
Right. At this moment, I'm standing where you should be. Which means there's only one thing to do. Think like you. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I'll prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving the case.
You'll do what?
That
You
look
heard
in
me.
your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he's cornered.
That should come as no surprise. Because right now I am Phoenix Wright, and I am indeed cornered, although I am 10 times more handsome.
I guess I forgot. We haven't counted her. It's when she actually hits people that we're counting it. Thank you for confirming. I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright. Uh-huh.
Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder. So either the crime photo or the crystal sphere.
Okay. We'll do the crystal sphere then, because it's prettier.
Yeah. This crystal sphere is was half buried in the snow, correct?
That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been game over. The snow would have totally covered it.
That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Shoo shoo. No, your testimony makes one thing quite clear.
What?
When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly.
Snowing?
On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there is no snow on the victim's body.
Ah!
Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder.
What?
Order.
On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to the Dusky Bridge. And there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose.
What could that have been?
This sphere, there is some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. Ahem. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge.
The murder didn't take place in the Hazakura Temple courtyard? Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
Good thing I'm in the fool's side right now. Just who is the fool, and which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma? Please enlighten me.
Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
That's not exactly true now, is it? To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body.
That's the same thing.
No, it isn't. It is like, yes, it is. Nuh-uh, yaha. Nuh-uh, yaha. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yaha. Yaha. You said it yourself, sis.
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
If that statement is the truth, then Dusky Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed. Thus, there was no bleeding.
You are forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Donim's body was found in Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest that someone carried the body all that way?
In a sense.
I made it this far. The only place to take is to the end. let's do this. I just need to prove that my version of the event is also perfectly plausible. My defense attorney's badge proves this. Don't look too closely, it's totally my badge.
Now if the defense is ready, the court would like to have an explanation.
Gladly.
Okay, do I actually have a snowmobile
The
picture, or do I just need to do the tracks?
It's the tracks.
On that snowy night, on a dark and stormy night, there is one way that a body could have been moved. The snowmobile.
Ah!
As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon. But it also could have been used to carry a body. Oh! Nailed it. 46.
Is that how many we're up to? Oh my god. This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave.
What do you mean?
The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin?
Oh, you're too late, Franziska von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation.
AKA we have stalled. What?
Yes. Where was the victim? At least don't him really killed. If her body was moved, whatever for? And finally, just what does this image mean?
Do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest, and I mean lowest, possible branches of humanity.
I'd like to point out, this is like this whole back and forth has been like Edgeworth and Franziska trying to hit each other with bats, and they have just deviated to go hit Larry with them for a little bit before coming back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored, because he's just that much of an idiot. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened.
Okay, that's like real sketchy right there, my dude, but...
The defense stands firm on this point.
Edgy, thank you.
Ew, I don't like it when you praise me. But you're welcome.
It settles it then.
Peasant.
I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances.
Ugh!
Oh, stay angry. Right. Is this how it feels? Oh, it's kind of tingly. Anyway, it seems I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It's just as I thought. Franziska von Karma, you make a wonderful partner.
Excuse
crime.
me?
There was one reason, and one alone, for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Right.
Really? That's what this was all about? You just told me that from the very beginning.
$48.
Miles Edgeworth, I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel.
Shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by.
Larry, why do you keep talking?
What are you? 9?
This is all your
Will we
fault.
make it to 50?
Such a terrible witness. You are an affront to all the legal system stands for. I don't know how many there were.
Shit, what the fuck?
I missed what that line was too.
Okay, hold on.
She might have just killed Larry in the
Terrible
courtroom. It's fine.
witness.
Oh my god, we killed Larry!
There was a bunch before it went black, and I'm hoping someone else caught that, because fucking, nope. I didn't even watch the shit.
We need an instant replay of what just happened.
I would say, yeah, 11. I was gonna guess 10. So, yeah, let's go with 11, which would bring us up to 60.
Woo!
We made it.
Yeah, my
to
best
60.
guess was. Yeah, gotta watch again. So we need slow mo. Because that was rapid fire. Cannot believe what the witness testimony. Cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to whatever. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. An actual event. There we go. Have his words here today really been truth or lies? Next time we gather in this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed. I'm counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution.
And with this, the rest is up to you, right?
Ugh.
Court is now adjourned. I forgot that was me.
And we hit our to be continued.
We did it!
We might have also
Yeah.
just seen Larry be murdered, but you know what?
It's
This ain't about
okay,
him.
Larry. Wow, poor Larry. Damn, he
This ain't
literally
about him.
died in this case.
Thank you
There's
for your
2
sacrifice,
murders.
sir. But bye.
Exhausted.
For
All
sure.
right.
Lot.
So this is obviously where we're going to end for tonight. Next stream is Thursday because it's only Tuesday somehow. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock
Somehow.
Pacific. We will pick up and see if Nick is coming back. Because based on Edgeworth's last words there, I assume that he is. Anyone got any announcements before we terminate?
Nope.
I was gonna say no, but it's too early. So no.
All
Not
right.
this week.
Be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, get vaccinated, and we will see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night.
Bye.